most part, it is just simply, it is all about the kids. St. Francis offers a venue that can give these kids a chance to grow into good, productive adults.
One of the specific things that they do so well is the way that they train their foster parents, because it's absolutely a stellar group of adults that are not only kind and loving, but really well trained to deal with these children that often have so many issues coming in. And we've seen such good stories over the years, looking back on the adults that these children that came through the program turned out to be, and they go on to be not only productive, but loving and kind and healthy. So we know that St. Francis is doing a lot of things right with that program.
Yeah, actually there are. That's the equine program and the theater programs really are foremost in my thought patterns. When kids are learning to take care of animals, they're learning to do something that's beyond themselves. They start learning how to love. And the animals that they're dealing with, especially with horses, because most horses, we've had horses before, and most horses are very intuitive when it comes to dealing with people. And there's trust issues that get built and grow, and the horses learn to trust the kids, and the kids learn to trust the horses. And those can be matches made in heaven.
The theater program, we're just theater people. We just really like to go to live theater, and we know how much it does for the kids to be able to participate in those great programs at the theater that's right next door to the office.
It helps them build confidence.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's fun.
Well, who do you want to determine where your property goes? I mean, it's that simple. Do you want the courts to do it, or do you want to decide where you want whether it's your money or your house or your car or whatever you've got? Who do you want to decide where it goes?
I think everybody's got more stuff than they realize they have.
Oh yeah.
There's not.
Boy,
I think there are very few people that have so little stuff that they don't need to make some kind of a plan. And neither one of us has the education to make the best plan. We had to go find somebody to do that for us.
We had a very good attorney for that.
Yeah, but I think it's terribly important to make decisions about your stuff. Otherwise, the state's going to make the decision for you, or a court's going to make the decision for you. It's probably not what you wanted.
By offering the service, it keeps St. Francis in the foreground. Anybody who is going to an estate planning session, whether it's John that's doing the presenting or someone else from St. Francis, everybody who is in that session, who is in that meeting, they're going to know that, hey, I'm John Hoskins from St. Francis Community Services. We're going to do some talking about estate planning. No, I'm not here to
ask for money
or elicit funds. I'm here to offer you some good information for you to plan for your own future. But he explained why and how it's important to remember places like your parish, St. Francis, or what other entity you have a passion for, to have that in as part of your estate plan. Because again, like I mentioned to you earlier, who do you want planning where your stuff is going to go? Do you want the courts to do it? Or do you want to be able to say, I want this organization to have some money? But by St. Francis offering that service, someone who might not necessarily have thought of St. Francis before will maybe start thinking, St. Francis, I've heard that name before. Who are they and what do they really do? And maybe they're offering me this free service and they're not asking for anything. Well, maybe I ought to check them out a little bit and see what they do have to offer.
I certainly would like to be able to go out of this world thinking that I did some good for somebody that's still around. I think we all want to have some kind of a legacy.